Hello everyone, welcome to our panel discussion about foreign language acquisition and learning. Today we are going to present our poster colleague in English speaking skills through interactive and technology-based activities. My name is Lady Geraldine Solarte and I am the moderator of this panel discussion. I am joined by my classmates Jimmy Quiroz, Angie Benitez, and Francisco Urbano, who are going to explain the main parts of our project and share their reflection about this learning experience. Um, First, Jimmy is going to explain the introduction of our project and the first activity called the speaking circles.
Okay, hello everyone. Today we are going to present our project about improve English speaking skill through interactive and communicative activities. Okay, in our project, we identified that many students feel anxious and insecure when speaking English in virtual class. Um, because of this student, I usually about participating in speaking activities and they lose confidence when communication in English. To help solve this problem, we design different activities focus on participation, communication, and collaborative learning. One of the activities is a speaking circle. The main objectives of this activity was reduce students' anxiety and improve their confidence when speaking English. In this activity, students worked in a small group using break rooms and discussion simple every topics. After that, they shared their ideas with the class in a supportive environment. We also use digital tools such as Paddle, Sunday breakout rooms, and Kahoot to make the activities more interactive and motivating for students. Um, this activity helps students practice English and in a more relaxed and communi- communicate way. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Now Angie is going to explain the next activities related to collaborative learning and speaking confidence.
Hello everyone, and now I am going to explain the second activity of our project called Speak with World. The main objective of this activity is to help students practice the future continuous tense with more confidence and less anxiety when speaking English. In this activity, students work in groups and answer interactive questions created in Word. Uh, they talk naturally about future activities, plans, and predictions. After discussing the questions, students record short audios using tools such as Buckaroo or WhatsApp voice notes. This activity is important because it creates a collaborative and communicative environment where students can practice speaking in a more relaxed way. Instead of memorizing grammar rules, learners use English in meaningful situations. In addition, technology makes the class more dynamic and motivating. According to studies about problem-based learning and communicative approaches, Students improve their speaking skills when they actively participate and interact with others in real life contexts. For example, students may answer questions like, what will you be doing next weekend? Or where will you be studying in 5 years? Uh, Through these conversations, students develop fluency, confidence, pronunciation, and spontaneous communication skills. After practicing with interactive activities, students continue developing confidence through our next strategy called speak without fear. The objective of this activity is to reduce students' fear of making mistakes while speaking English. In many virtual classes, students avoid participating because they feel nervous or insecure. For this reason, this activity promotes a supportive and respectful learning environment. Students work in small groups, answer questions naturally, and record short audios about everyday topics. The focus is communication, not perfection. The digital tools used in this activity include Bookaro, Microsoft Teams, and WhatsApp voice notes. These tools allow students to practice speaking inside and outside the classroom. This strategy is connected to constructive learning because students learn through interaction, collaboration, and real communication experiences. Research on problem-based learning explains that the, that learners improve speaking skills when they participate actively receive peer feedback and work collaboratively. Also, studies show that communicative and collaborative activities help students increase confidence, fluency, and speaking proficiency. The most important aspect of this activity is creating a safe space where students feel comfortable expressing ideas without fear of judgment. Thanks.
Thank you, Angie. Next, Francisco is going to present the innovate strategies, assessment plan, implementation plan, and the conclusion of our project.
Okay, thank you. Let's continue. AI power speaking practice objective to improve students' fluency, pronunciation, and confidence through real-life conversations. Description: a student interact with AI tools to practice conversation, record short audios or videos, and receive feedback. Digital tools, trends, ChatGPT, speech recognition apps, Quizlet, mobile learning, AI tools. So, taking into account this approach, allow a student to practice real life conversation using artificial intelligence tools, which not only improves their fluency and pronunciation, but also build their confidence in speaking. Furthermore, by integrating with current digital trends, such as speech recognition apps or mobile learning, it creates a dynamic environment adapted to each student needs. Interactive role play. Objective: to strengthen speak skills through real life communication activities. Description: students work in pairs or groups to perform role plays based off everyday situation and share them with the class. Digital tool trends: Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Canva, Padlet, collaborative learning. Taking into account the above, this methodology not only reinforces speaking practice in real life context, um, but also boosts teamwork, creativity in solving common situations, and creates supportive environment where students feel safe to express themselves, preparing them for um, more genuine, successful, and adaptable interaction in their daily lives. Okay. Assessment plan methods. A student will be evaluated through participation, speaking activities, recording interaction, fluency, and confidence during the task. Rubric: participation, fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary use, and confidence. Okay, this assessment plan is very balanced. It integrates different aspects of student performance, ensuring a broad view of the student progress. Implementation plan. Timeline: the activities will be implemented over 4 weeks, with 1 or 2 activities per week during regular English class. The timeline is clear and realistic, as it distributed the activities evenly over the months, allowing students to absorb the content progressively. Conclusions. In summary, this project is innovate because it combines technology, artificial intelligence, gamification, and communicative activities to enhance students' speak skills. It is relevant to current language learning practice because it fosters interaction, confidence, collaboration, and real-life communication in supportive learning environments. Furthermore, by preparing students in the skills, it provides them with a solid foundation to navigate academic, professional, and social contexts more effectively. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you everyone you for explaining the main ideas of your poster. Um, now we are going to continue with our panel discussion and answer some reflection question about our learning experience during this course. Okay, Jimmy, here is the first question. What was the most valuable experience from your teaching practice?
Okay, in my case, I think one of the very valuable experience I gained from this teaching practicum in the foreign language course was understanding that the student learn best when they are comfortable and motivated in class. Through the various activities we create during the course, I observed that game-like or dynamic activities can help the student gain more confidence and participation in learning in English. I also learned that technology and collaborative work are very useful because they make class more interactive and allow students uh, to participate without fear or making mistake. I think this experience helped me refine my pedagogical ideas, boost my creativity, and understand the importance of creating a positive learning environment. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy. Angie, here is the next question. How did your view of language acquisition evolve during the course?
During this course, my view of language acquisition changed a lot. At first, I thought learning a language was mainly about memorizing grammar and vocabulary. However, through the activities and theories we studied, I understood that language acquisition is a more interactive and meaningful process. I learned that students acquire a language better when they communicate, collaborate, and participate in real life situations instead of only focusing on rules. I also realized that emotions, confidence, and motivation play an important role in speaking development. Now, I see language learning as a student centered process where interaction, technology, and meaningful communication help learners become more confident and autonomous users of the language. Thanks.
Thank you, Angie. Francisco, here is the next question. Which activity from the Agora poster inspired you most and why?
Okay, the activity that inspired me the most was the AI power speaking practice, as I consider it very innovative by interacting with artificial intelligence tools. Students can practice their speaking skills in a personalized way as they receive immediate, tailored feedback adapted to their level and needs. This not only helps them improve their fluency, but also boosts their confidence in speaking, which I see as essential for their development. Moreover, being in supportive environment, they feel more motivated, which I found very valuable for a stronger and more magnificent learning experience.
Thank you, Francisco. Now we are going to answer the final question together. What do you take away from the Agora event as a future teacher? Jimmy.
Okay. What I take away from the Agora, even as a future teacher, is the importance of creating meaningful and creative learning experience for students during the event. I observed different posters and presentations where students share their projects, teaching strategies, and reflection about the language learning. I think, one of the presentation that experience is inspired me the most include meaningful messages connect to faith and the real life values. This experience helped me understand that teachers can integrate culture and personal experience, value and real context into the classroom to make learning more engaging and authentic for the students. Yes.
Thank you, Jimmy. Angie, for you?
From the Agora event, I take away the importance of creating interactive, collaborative, and student-centered learning environments. As a future teacher, I learned that technology, communication, and confidence are essential to help students develop their language skills in a meaningful way. This is my opinion.
Okay. And Francisco, for you?
Okay, from this Agora event, I take with me the great wealth of possibilities that arise when combining technology and digital activities with teaching. I observed how multiple creative activities were developed in very diverse contexts, and this showed me that as a future teacher, it is essential that I adopt these interactive strategies. Now, I know that I can boost my students' confidence by tailoring activities to their context, which will motivate them participate more actively, and thus I will be able to grow as a successful teacher in language instructions. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco. I think from the Agora event, I learned the importance of using innovative and interactive strategies in the English classroom. I also understood that technology and collaborative activities can help students feel more motivated and confident when learning a foreign language. This experience inspired me to become a more creative, patient, and supportive English teacher in the future. Thank you everyone for listening to our panel discussion. This experience helped us reflect on language learning, teaching strategies, and our future as English teacher. We also learning the importance of confidence, collaboration, and technology in the English learning process. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.